Hey, crypto family. Hope y'all had a good weekend and Easter. Today we're going to go over what's been going on in the market and some couple news articles. So first off, the market hasn't been doing too good today. You can see most of the coins are in the red. Bitcoin's down 1.15% to $5,288. Then a lot of the altcoins look to be taking a harder hit. You can see top 10 altcoins are down anywhere from 2.5% all the way down to 7%. So again, not too much green going on in the market right now. Looking at Bitcoin, we can see, so again, it is staying within this range between that 5,000 to 5,500 still. It seems like it hasn't really moved between that 52 to 5,300 level. So a lot of people are looking to see what's going to happen there. Again, this 50-day moving average is about to cross over that 200-day. And if we do get that golden cross, then that could be, something that could propel Bitcoin to climb, possibly break this 5,500 resistance and test these 5,800 to 6,000 resistance levels. But again, people are saying that Bitcoin has just been kind of steadily rising. It's due for a pullback. There's arguments on both sides right now. And looking at the RSI, it's still a little overbought, so it very well could continue to decline. And like I tell y'all every video, if you're debating whether to buy, sell, or what to do, always I recommend, if you're thinking of selling, maybe sell half, wait to buy more. If you're thinking of buying, maybe buy half and then wait to buy more on the dip. But again, it's, right now it's kind of risk management. There's a lot of people I know that are flat right now. They're not really trading to see which way we end up going. So again, something to keep in mind, and really it's just a waiting game to see what happens over the next couple of weeks. So first article we're going to talk about is by Cointelegraph, and it says Chilean government introduces new cryptocurrency and fintech regulation bill to Congress. So pretty much, long story short of this, is the Chilean government, there's been a lot of cryptocurrency exchanges that has opened up in their area, and basically they're unregulated. So Chile is trying to pass a bill to be able to regulate these exchanges. So it says, during recent stay in the U.S., Lorraine reportedly noted that the requirements introduced by the new regulation will be proportional to businesses. He explained that the rules will take into account that various companies have different business models and deliver different services that imply different risks for the users and the financial market. And basically, he says regulation of these platforms will mitigate some of the risks, such as money laundering and terrorist financing, and increase legal certainty of which they operate. So Chile is still, very much into cryptocurrencies. They just want them to be regulated, which is great to see, because a lot of these other countries are getting cryptocurrency exchanges that are being created, and they just want to regulate them, similar to South Korea. So I think that'll be a great way to mass adoption and just create a more positive view of cryptocurrency. So I just want to bring this in to let you know there is still stuff going on in the background, and it's good to see these countries moving forward with that. Now, this next article is a little bit more speculative. It's saying an unlikely suspect may push Bitcoin's market cap to over 1 trillion. So right now, looking at CoinMarketCap, Bitcoin's market cap is 93 billion. So roughly 10x from where it's at now would make it 1 trillion. That'd put the price a little over $50,000. Now, that isn't out of, the realm of possibility. And let's actually go over in this article what they talk about. So this guy, Chris Bernisk, he's well known on Twitter. He has over 100,000 followers. A lot of people like what he says. And basically what he says here, he says, looking at the top 10 crypto assets at the end of each year makes me think Bitcoin gets to 1 trillion on its own in the next bull market. So when you click on the link, you can see here, it's basically a chart that shows the growth of Bitcoin in the top 9 other assets. So you can see Bitcoin is this blue line here. And on the bottom, you have December 2013, and then 2014, 2015, 16, 17, and 18. So you can see in 2013, Bitcoin was at 10 billion market cap, and then it had a short decline, and then it started a bull run again, and then 2017 happened, and it got over 100 billion market cap. So that was roughly over 4 years. Now, theoretically, you could say, okay, from 2017 December plus 4 years, December of 2021 could possibly be 1 trillion market cap at that 50,000. Now, with that in mind, that sounds very, very likely, since that's still over 2 years away. So I think that's more realistic. I'm not sure exactly where he was going with his prediction, but from this graph, I can kind of see basically once it hit that high in 2013, then it started declining, and then it came back in 2016, 17. I think 3 to 4 years time would be a good number before Bitcoin can reach that $50,000 mark. But it also talks about other catalysts for Bitcoin rising in price, and it says, could retirees be the unlikely group that pushes Bitcoin's market cap to over 1 trillion? So basically, over 90% of retirees over the age of 50 in the US either don't know what Bitcoin is or aren't interested in learning about the nascent technology. And that's easy to understand because a lot of older people don't really understand technology that's coming out, much less Bitcoin, which is hard to understand by a lot of people. So it's easy to see why they don't want to invest in it or they don't want to learn in it. But as you know, Fidelity is getting really involved with Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, and we could very well see Fidelity could allocate a certain percentage of the retirees, maybe 401k plan, IRA plan, into Bitcoin, which in turn, Fidelity is a multi-trillion-dollar company. So for them, they have a ton of money that they're in charge of, and for them to put a small percentage of that into Bitcoin, into other cryptos, I think would have a cascading effect to the market cap, and we could see that rise. So that's definitely something to keep in mind for the future. Now, last article is by it's by You Today, and this one I just wanted to, because a lot of people have been asking me, is this $300 XRP price target real? And I don't know if y'all have seen that, but there's a lot of people threw around this $300 XRP price target over the past couple of weeks and couple of months, and I just wanted to let you know how ridiculous that actually is. And this author here, Vera Thornpike, she actually believed this $300 price target. So she wrote here, the crypto community has been shocked to see a crazy XRP price target from crypto analyst and trader involved in daily analysis. And you see crypto ran here, XRP to $300 before the end of the week. Now, he was trolling everyone whenever he posted this. This guy has over 200,000 followers. He's real popular on Twitter. I even follow him. And he was completely joking when he said this, because if you look at XRP right now, it's at 32 cents. And it already has a $13 billion market cap. So for it to get to $300, that's, if you think about that, that's nearly 100x from where it's at now. Actually, more than that. I think that's 1,000x from where it's at now. And that would put the market cap, I believe it'd be at least, over 10 trillion, which is absolutely insane. That is completely ridiculous. And I think for anyone to even consider that, I don't know, maybe in 10, 20 years, but for anyone to consider that, especially even over a week time, that is insane. And we would need massive growth in the cryptocurrency market. It need to be the global economy. There would need to be tons of things in place to even think about that price. So people here are basically talking about it, and if XRP is due for correction. Really, I'm not for or against XRP. I know everyone has their arguments for them, but basically if you see crazy price targets about any altcoin, a good rule of thumb is just look at the market cap. Does that price target make sense? Just something to keep in mind, because a lot of people don't even look at the market cap, and that is something I always look at, especially when thinking of price targets. Because if it'll put it above Bitcoin, I know right away, okay, that's an outlandish price target. But just something to keep in mind when you are seeing these Twitter personalities, just these articles, giving these huge price targets. So I just want to keep that in mind, and definitely do your research before you even consider buying that cryptocurrency. So with that, if y'all enjoyed this video, please give it a like, comment if you have any questions, and please subscribe if you haven't. Until next time, thanks for watching.